Andre comes back.
Sword is most likely in to join for the party, and he might invite a few people. They might show up in disguise, just
I mean,
try to keep a low profile. But yeah,
if we don't know them, then how would we even know they are in disguise?
well, he promised we would know. We personally would know.
Ah,
They would just try and, I assume, either stay in disguise, physical or magical disguises during the event themselves.
I mean, obviously we're not planning to out our friends.
Oh, did you have a chance to talk to? I assume you went to and talk to our neighbors while I was gone, because I would have been gone for a couple of hours, I guess, with the walk back and forth.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I'm not sure
Saving the silver pieces. No.
I'm not sure if you want to play that out, but I would have definitely gone by Fala and our Smith friends.
Yeah, so they all graciously accept, and they're very eager to come. It's like,
And like all the
wow.
other neighbors as well, like the common neighbors living in the same street, and
Rachel and Finch.
and the only one I'm curious about is our detective neighbor.
Finch.
Yes, give me.
Since I assume the rest responds normally.
Give me one thing I have to check though.
And then the two Genasis for the blacksmith.
Yeah.
If we, and so if you go by the neighborhood, there's actually it's still part of Trosko Alley, but it's actually facing outward, so it's not, you wouldn't have visited before it. But there's actually another a tavern, and it's called Froon's Brews. And if you enter that, you meet this male Alaskan guy at the counter, and his name is, he introduced himself. Hi, my name is Emic Froon. How may I help you, sir? A beer? An ale?
Oh.
Something?
Nice to meet you, neighbor. You're the owner here?
Yes, Emic Brews. And it's an okay place, but it's a bit, run down. It's not very up to Norfolk standards. It would not as bad as like something in the Dockwards, but it's past its glory days. But yes, I'm the owner here, Emic.
I'm
How may I
gonna
help you?
lean over onto the counter and look around to see if no one's standing too close. And I'll go, if I wanted to...
Oh, you Rick, sir.
Well, yeah, thank you. Is that how you greet all your customers?
Oh, no, but most of my customers don't stink as bad as you do. I'm
So-
sorry. What's the default reaction?
If I wanted to, get some batting action going in the evening, would this be the place to come? And I,
Betting action?
make some money, less, between you and me,
Yeah. Okay. Full disclosure. Yeah, you can come over. That's pretty high stakes.
Okay.
What?
Is that legal? Or like the I mean,
Are you shitting me? Are you this is the Dragon?
I mean, no.
Shitty watch? You have to tell me if you're shitty watch.
I like take my coin purse of 100 gold and just put it on his bar and say like, I don't want any questions or where this came from. You understand?
Yeah. I get, we do some.
How about you give me the details and
If you come by after closing time and knock, and he does a sort of knock on the counter, we'll let you in.
So which days would that be? Like every day or?
Yeah. We don't have regular games, but so you kind of have to come by and see. But hopefully tonight there's a game, depending on who shows up.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. I'll grab my purse, my coin purse, and I'll go. See you tonight
And-
then.
But who are you, if I'm asked?
My name is Brian.
Oh, thanks. You just came in to look for a gambling place here?
I mean, the place screams it. I'm sorry, but like this neighborhood and this place, I mean,
Okay.
between you and
Oh.
me, it's
Well,
well, I have an
trying to
eye
make
for
ends
this type
meet.
of thing. I mean, I guess people of my, profession have an eye for this type of thing.
Yes. Well, I didn't want to. I wanted to have a better place, but it's.
No, I'm not saying
That's
it's
what I got.
bad. It's perfect for what it is. I mean, it's just,
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna
Tomorrow
leave.
tonight then. Yeah.
And I continue my round, and I guess I'll.
You didn't invite him, right? For
No, I did not invite him at all.
Right.
Does the? I'll go back, and I guess I'll find Andre at some point.
Yeah, no problem. You,
So Andre,
Oh,
um,
Top, did you invite the neighbors?
yeah, but there's like this sketchy bar around the corner.
it's probably somewhere.
How did we miss that?
From
Yeah.
what I understand, they're having an illegal gambling game tonight.
It's there's no opening on this side, so but it's probably like on the cross the street or so from some angle. Let's say this one because it's another angle you would have come from this direction and walked in, but it doesn't really look like that much, so it's hard to see. But you also try to go to the
Oh, yeah.
private investigator.
Yeah.
Give me a second. See if there's anything interesting there. Yeah. So yeah, the Tiger's Eye. And yeah, Vincent Trench. So if you knock, it will take some time for him again to come to the door, and Vincent opens the door and opens. Yes.
It's Thalius from. Well,
Yeah, I remember.
yeah, cool. We're opening Trollskull Manor as a tavern in 2 days.
Fine.
And we wanted to invite you. I mean, we're having a little
No,
gathering,
thanks.
inviting all the neighbors.
Oh, thanks. And he starts closing the door.
All right.
That's
So Andre, you have contacts in the city guard, right?
Not really active in the city guard.
But say I
we'll see.
know tonight there's gonna be an illegal gambling game in that tavern around the corner.
probably more City Watch.
Could you get the city watch to raid the place? I mean, dropping the right information in the right place.
Oh, Sean's granddad might still have some contacts we can use.
Yeah, I
He
mean
did
it's
try
short
to-
notice,
He did try
but
to get me into the City Watch directly, but it didn't turn out very well.
yeah, I mean you still do. Well, I guess what an investigator would do for the most part.
Yeah, on occasion.
Anyway,
but yeah, I could probably drop some hints, or have him drop some hints that might be more effective.
Well, they have this secret knock, and I'm just happen to know that. So I mean, I figure we might
That could be
need
very
someone a
useful.
bit more trusting. That's why I'm coming to you instead of a random person. But I mean, if the place could be rated, that would be really good for competition if it just, happened to close soon.
Or we could gamble there once, maybe twice, and then either once the picking gets a bit low, or if we lose too much, then we could have it rated.
I mean, if we're planning to take their money, we might as well just take it, right? I mean, what's the point of gambling? Or is that might be a bit too extreme, though, right?
Yeah, I don't want to like kill them and just steal their shit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
By taking it from them via the gambling part, they're not gonna make a big deal out of it.
That reminds me, you still have that die, the nice one.
I actually just were discussing it with the sword. Yes, I do.
Oh, cool. Well, so the plan is to fleece them tonight and to call the cops on them later.
Find out when the next game is.
Well, the next game is tonight.
Well, after
Yeah.
the game where we're playing, I don't want to get raided when I'm there.
I mean, I'm full confession. If we're gonna do a fight tonight, I'm not worth much. I'm just gonna run. I mean, if that's okay with you, I'm not too worried about anything. I'll just run. Like, I'm a pretty good runner.
Like,
I'll be right behind you.
Oh, Sean, you're in? I didn't expect you to be the type who would be into this type of.
I mean, meet some new people, earn some money.
Well, meet some new people. We're gonna destroy them, but I mean, not like.
Well, I'm not a gambler, so.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, we can. Oh, Troll Skull Manor gambling table. Maybe later. Maybe see if we can shut this down first.
let's remove the. Let's first get the inn up and running, and then see if we can remove the competition, and then sort of corner the market on there, and not metagaming at all. But if we were going there, someone does actually have another hit die. Just saying. The bathroom is not installed yet, though.
If that's the plan, yeah. So tonight we'll try our luck at their gambling game. I mean, which one of us is best with those dice? Let's play a friendly game of ourselves. I actually have some ones that aren't weighted.
Well, normally my skill set when it comes to gambling is more on cards than dice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, skills...
For some, again, not metagaming, but for some strange reason, bounty hunters get proficiency with cards.
Oh, cool. Well, I mean, my skill set is not so much in the game itself as it is in, using other dice and not having people notice that you do, that type of thing.
That's also very useful.
Bounty hunters, I think of Smoking Aces, the movie, so that's why the cards.
Yeah, they play poker, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, every bounty hunter plays poker.
They assassinate at the time everybody plays.
Part of the training.
Okay, that sounds like a plan. And Sean is in as well.
I guess as the thief, if you want to run interference.
I don't like that word, and besides, I'm not a thief.
The opportunist monster.
Well, yes, I mean, sure.
As the acquirer of illicit goods on occasion. What kind of games do they have? Is it cards or dice?
I didn't really ask. I mean, it's weird enough for a guy to enter a bar and then just ask for an illegal game. So I just slammed my gold pouch on the counter and I cut the conversation pretty short. I figured asking too many questions would make it even more uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And I wasn't really planning on gambling, to be honest, so, you know.
Would it be weird to walk in with a chocolate cake in a game now?
Well, we are new to the neighborhood, so it could be like... It's not that weird. I mean, we can... Do we want them to know that we're part of the neighborhood? We're not gonna find out eventually, but... How important is this chocolate cake to you? Because... I mean, if you say you're the neighbors and you, like, bring a gift and money, I guess they'll eat it, but... If you're saying you're a random gambler and you brought your own chocolate cake, they're gonna suspect something.
True.
Don't mind me, I'm just sitting with this giant chocolate cake.
I mean, it's the giveaway, so, you know.
It's like
I
the
get a
ultimate,
bonus when people eat from it, but
Well, we can eat it before we go there.
No, they have
no,
to
they
eat
need,
it.
they need to eat it. And then I'm more charming to them.
Well,
I'll have to see that. See how that.
so I think we can do without the cake. I'd rather like not announce that we live in a neighborhood. Like at least that we're not opening a bar right next to his. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't invite him for our opening, by the way. It seemed like a bad idea.
I think that was a wise decision.
I mean, if we hadn't found Troon and found this place earlier, we might have bought him out. But I mean, at this point,
Let's just go see. We'll see.
okay.
We'll
So
wing it.
we'll go there tonight. See if we can win some stuff with gambling.
Going
and,
as ourselves, or no? You
I don't have much of a choice.
You already showed your place.
Yeah, and I can only do the disguise thing like once a day for about an hour, and I already did that today when we came out of the sewers, drenched in blood. I mean, seemed like the appropriate time. But you don't have to go as yourself. I mean,
Well, if you're already going with yourself, that's it.
Well, I'm out. I can put on my traveling hood. That's about it.
yeah, I'll put on my
Which is
my
probably still a
bit
bit dirty.
equipment, put on some dark clothes, dark armor, just in case. Well,
You know what? I'll go with this guy, and I'll change myself. And you see, so it's also this is an elven guy, long blonde hair, and a little bit too pretty almost in the face.
well,
Nice.
in
Just
case anyone asks, by the way,
Yeah.
my name is Brian, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I said Brian.
Good to know.
I would be Rick.
Rex?
Rex.
Rick.
Rick Star.
Rick Star.
I'm
Ryan,
gonna
and
go
I
out
don't-
and,
Use a last name. I think this type of establishment is not exactly a last name establishment.
Probably not.
I'm going out to buy a clean set of not traveler's clothes but common clothes, because I'm gonna need to wash my traveler's clothes as it smells of demon and
That's
probably
a
still covered in blood.
good point. Well, I still have my different outfit. Still have a set of
Yeah,
clothes.
but I only have like the peacocking super fancy one. That might be a bit excessive for a underground gambling hall.
Sean is putting on some fine clothes. Not too fancy, but he looks more like a bard than a...
I'm gonna take another bath, and afterwards I'm gonna like put on my black armor and my black cloak that I had for the pit fights.
Okay. Put together a quick roster of people.
So,
Going to be at the bar.
Anyway, Mr. DM, how do you like our twist?
Hey man, that's the fun of D&D.
That's it.
At some point, I was like, why did I say gambling? Damn it!
Always hate
So Rick Star, Sean, we have because all the names is also. What's your name again, Thalius?
Brian.
Brian.
And I
Oh wow.
You actually look
that's-
like yourself, right?
again,
So-
Jesus, that's 3 1s on your hit die.
Yeah. Well, it's 2 more hit points.
Fair enough. Again, just because I would know you're a rogue, I would just, since my thing is cards, I'll actually like. I know this was a gift from my boss, but I feel like you might have better use of it, and I toss you the charlatan dice.
It's just the one, right? Oh,
It's an actual item in D&D Beyond.
oh,
I'll remove it from my inventory.
Yeah. That's
charlatan's die. Whenever you roll a 6-sided die, you can control which number it rolls. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know.
That doesn't
It's
even
nice.
need like a...
Check nothing. But there's probably some magic coming from it then.
It's a wondrous item. So you use... Oh, you need to attune to it.
Is it attunement?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice. Well, I already deleted it, so I didn't even see.
The attunement is 1 hour, so I think so. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'll attune to that, so I can roll 1 die and slide of hand another if need be. As long as there's dice games.
Then we get there, it's just cards.
Well,
Yeah, we'll see.
No man, dominance.
Give me a second.
oh yeah, also I have my own dice, which I'm probably using now. The knuckle bone dice, which I found somewhere with the skull symbols on them. I don't remember where we found those.
No, me neither.
And I have my 6-inch diameter steel ball from Blue Alley.
You're basically carrying around a cannonball.
I so hope that we would get it. At some point, we have to get into a cannon fight, and I can remember. Oh wait, I have a cannonball.
Jeez, I had to look up some stuff, man. But we're here now. So it's getting later in the evening, and so you are all going to this. Let's see. What is it? You roll to 1 again on your hit dice. Jeez.
Yeah.
Do I have something that?
Rolled 6 on 3d8 plus 3.
Let's see if this is suitable. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably yeah. So yeah. Getting night. City night. So the crews are going to their homes. And it's evening in Waterdeep, so there's people still going into business, but it's after hours. So probably at 1 a.m. actually next morning is when the bar would close. And if you will keep an eye on Bitta out on the streets, are you already there, or are you waiting for the last patrons to leave, or are you
Waiting like till like half an hour after closing time.
Yeah, so you arrive there, and you see some people, but in the distance it's city, so there's always somebody there, but you sense that nobody's really paying attention to you guys. And you arrive at Amic Froon's bar, Froon's Brews, not too far from your own location. Are you? Standing in front of the door.
You know the handshake, right?
Gonna do the special knock.
Right. you see the door opening. Yes. Oh,
It's Brian.
Brian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I brought some. They have money. I brought some friends. I guess that's okay.
Yeah. Come in.
We're to play.
Come in. And you enter this. For you guys as well. This is a bar, but it's nothing special. It's not something you're aspiring your bars to become. And there's actually a couple of people sitting there at the table already. And Amic, what did you bring? And you see two other people sitting at the table already. And one of them actually it's a half-orc woman, and you know her as Yagra Stonefist from the first night. She is like the helper of Devil Starshaw. And next to her sitting this gnome, and he's actually asking the question like, "What did you bring?" I'm like, "Yes, this is some players with money, Okay, let it go." And you are ushered to the table. You what's up with your drink?
Yeah, sure. What do you have? Something nice.
Oh, we have a couple of different brews. We have.
When he says that, I'll fling a gold piece at him. Say something nice for the three of us.
Okay. Just for three of you.
Oh, I mean, I don't know you yet. Maybe after I took some of your money, we can drink together. But let's. What are you playing anyway?
We call this dice game. I don't know if you've heard about it, but it's called 8 Bluffs. It's a dice game.
8 Bluffs. No, it doesn't really ring a bell.
You do you know it? Do you remember it or not?
I know that we played it before. I don't remember the rules, but it's obvious that I'm lying.
Yeah, they're a bit weirded out by you saying that because it's a very popular dice game.
Roll 4d8 in secret.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
It's something. I have to look it up as well. So give me a sec.
Oh, D8s. I don't have a secret die for D8s.
So this music just a bit more ambience. So the game goes as follows. Each player empties 2 of the table minimum bets. So it goes round. I think the minimum in this table is at least 1 gold piece where they're playing with for the ante. It's big money here. And the maximum, there's no maximum. That's only in the casinos. You roll 48 in secrets, and betting first goes to the player who reveals an 8. So if you want to go first with betting, you have to reveal an 8. If nobody reveals, then 7 and 6. And if nobody's willing to reveal an opening number, the round is forfeit and all the ante goes to the house. And if more than one player reveals the same opening number, they can choose to reveal another die. Nobody does, the ante is forfeit. And checking, baiting, and raising occurs in poker games. And after the first round, the house rolls 2d8, and the second round. So in total, there will be 8d8 rolled. So 2d8 per round, and with your 4d8, 2d8 in the first round, 2d8 third round. So 2 rounds, 2d8 additional, so total of 8d8. And with your sets, it's poker rules in the end.
So it's 8 dice total that you use, or do you only use?
You only roll 4d8 in secret, and you use that to match it with the.
With the table, do you take like 2 from the house, or do you use all the dice from the house?
You can take.
I think we played. It was the last time. It was a total of 5.
Yeah. So you.
Okay, maybe I changed the rules back then. That's true. But let's do it like it's written here, because that's what that's actually what the rules. I think I changed it for the casino. But it's whatever you can make out of the 8 dice that are on the table. So there's 2 rounds. I roll 2d8 first round, 2d8 second round, and you can bet in between of those. And with your 4 dice and the 4 dice on the tables, you can a straight of 5, a set of 5, and that's where the 5 comes in.
Oh, so it's straight is just 5.
Yeah, you don't have to have straight of 8. So if there's like a set of 5 or a straight of 5 or any 5 cards that's a full house with 5 or something like that, and then poker rules apply. So let's see how. Let's see if we can put it. Okay. I'll create a map. So not a battle map, but at least then we can keep track of whose turn it is. So.
Now are we? Oh, nice, a little gambling hall. Are we? What are the game mechanics of cheating? Just so we got that in place before we start. I sort of assumed one of my esteemed colleagues might have a tendency to potentially fudge.
You can. Okay, that's a good question. I think at least you have your special dice in hand.
Yeah, but that's a D6. That doesn't work.
Yeah, true.
Are we allow it to be used as a D8 instead of a D6?
Sorry, man. That's really hard.
Bad luck. That is the wrong game.
Yeah. Olivia's not here, of course. Andre is here. Sean is here. See this little gnome is here.
So it's 5 of a kind, 4 of a kind, full house, and straight.
Don't have a base for Emic, but let's say Emic is probably sitting here watching the door, wherever that is, probably here. And Yagra probably doesn't want to be so she's sitting close to Emic. Schemo doesn't care, so probably here across the. So you can place yourself around the table where you want to sit.
Always advantageous to all sit next to each other, because then you can sort of manipulate their hand, but I'll sit on the other side.
Oh, okay, so no problem. Yeah, so it's. Yeah, I think there's only 2 places between Schemo and so somebody has to. Yeah, this makes sense. Okay. So.
I'll give up my seat so that
That's
we
fine.
can have more opponents to get money from. If there's.
Are you not playing? I'm not very sorry.
I don't think there's anyone else here.
Yagra says, actually, this is the first time you see her speak. Like, either you're playing or you're out. We don't want anybody watching over our shoulders here.
All right, sorry. I'll play.
Yeah. It's easy, right? So, yeah, the game mechanic for cheating. Yeah, if you want to fudge a die, I'll have you make roll a sleight of hand check for that per die, so to say. And
Can I straight up fudge them or re-roll them?
you can either re-roll them or fudge them with disadvantage.
Okay.
Sounds cannot let you go. Yeah,
That
so,
sounds fair, like a sleight of hand check for a re-roll.
Yeah, please roll just in the chat. I'm not going to use my knowledge, but at least I know. How can I do whisper rolls by with myself? So you have them.
I think turn on whisper roll or something. Like, you know.
Give me a second. I'll roll somewhere else.
Oh, that's a nice starting hand.
Don't think we're fudging anything today. Well, it's not. Probably good.
Yeah. So let's say since you're new, the entities start with you. So Andre, you have Andre and Sean, you have both the first entities for 1 gold each. So you put in both 1 gold. Same as go to roll somewhere. A second. Oh, a GM roll. Let's see. GM roll 1d8. So you don't see that, right? What I rolled.
No.
No.
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to roll for Amek, for Yagra, and Schemo, and actually, before any additional D-dice rolls, you can start the betting if you want. So yeah, so it's up to any player. If you want, so to start a game, somebody has to reveal a D8, and Yagra immediately reveals 1d8 to you guys. 1/8, sorry. You don't reveal 1d8, you reveal 1/8. And if somebody else wants to reveal 1/8, then.
But when there is one that revealed it, the round already continues, right?
Yeah, the round continues. So, but she can start the betting now. So she has the first. Let's see, what did she actually roll? Oh, she will put in 3 gold pieces immediately. Okay. Let's make this interesting. I remember you guys. Haven't I seen you at Trollskull, Yawning Portal?
Right. A lot of people passed by the Yawning Portal.
Yeah, but yeah, I think you had encounters with. Well, let's see. Sean is as an elf, right? So, but other let's see. Talis, you're at yourself.
Yeah, just wearing dark clothes.
And Andre?
Yeah,
you look at yourself.
Yeah.
Yourself, right? Yeah.
I don't have any magic left, so I can't disguise self.
He would probably have seen Sean's persona perform at the Yawning Portal. In his part persona, so.
She probably would have not remembered that as closely, but you had some more dealings with Devil Sarson, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember you. You like to take some risk, and you actually said no to my boss. So let's see if you're still so lucky.
Well, I mean, doesn't surprise you that you find us at a game like this, then, does it?
No, this seems so pure. I don't know who your blonde elf friend is here, by the way. And that's not more of He does look a bit out of place and not the sort of type that hangs with
Ah.
a lot of you.
His
The
money
musical entertainment on occasion. I put in the 3 gold. I'll call.
Yeah, cool. Shouts to you, and she's staring at you like, "Who are you?"
Rick Star.
Rick Star. Yeah.
Ever saw me
Ever
perform?
heard?
Did a few songs with the young porter.
Performers come and go, but I don't pay attention to performance.
I think we met you the first time in the Yawning Portal, actually. You remember that evening?
Yes, I remember you guys.
No, I'm saying that to Rick.
Ah,
Yeah, that was a good night.
Yeah.
Ah.
Lots of drinks.
No drinks.
interesting.
So, you're betting?
No
But
gambling.
Rick, are you in or out?
Alcohol.
Oh,
Good spending money decision.
See? That's why we bring him.
Okay, so it's already. So you call. So you both had 2 extra gold. Yeah. So there's already 9 gold in the pot, right? Yeah. Okay. Schemo. Let's see what schemo rules. Yeah. Schemo. The schemo is going to call as well. So. And so it's up to you, Thalius.
So, make it a real game, shall we? Put 5 gold in.
Wow, 5, okay. You've been lucky. And so it's up to Emic, like, no, that's a bit too rich for my blood, and he folds, or he puts down his cup, whatever he used to. So he is out, let's put it oh, maybe that's.
So
Jager says,
we're six players in total, right?
Yes.
yep.
Okay, I wasn't sure if one of them was like just a bartender, but yeah, okay. 6
No,
players.
Emic is you. So let's see. You can all make a perception check to see if you're somebody watching Emic at least. If you're just playing, just play. But if somebody was looking at Emic specifically, you can make a investigation.
That wasn't a gnome, right?
Emic is the bartender, and the
Oh.
gnome is next. So this is the Schemo, the gnome sitting next to you. This is
Oh,
Emic. He's like a Luskan human.
The bartender
this
I
is
would be
Hammer.
watching. The players not so much.
The bartender. So but the bartender is playing with you. He's shaking his hand. He's nervous.
Okay.
Trying to win some money to buy a better bar.
Yeah, probably some kind of that. I don't know. So yeah, that makes out. Yagra's gonna call. So that's another 2. So now it's 14, if I'm not correct. No, sorry. 10 plus 9 is 19. Yeah, jeez. Well, I've got 19.
I'll call as
Yeah.
well. I'll add another
Call as
2
well.
pieces.
Call as well. And Sean?
This is getting interesting fast. And throws in another 2 as well.
Yeah. And Schemo is actually like, oh, you guys came here to play. Interesting. And he folds. He's like, no, not this nuts. So, see, so that's.
So 23.
23 in the pot, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I'll roll my.
It's no fun if it's just the 3 of us at the end table.
Doesn't matter.
We're just stealing blinds, basically.
Sure.
Yeah, we already stole 8 gold if we finish.
So there's 6 and a 1 in the central pot, and since I think Thalius, it's for you to because you're the last one to raise it, so
Oh,
I think it's for you to.
we normally put in 1, right? And I put in 1 gold. Raise it by 1.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So that's you can do whatever you want. So 24. Jaguar is gonna follow suit. 25. Andre.
I'll follow.
Sean.
Where's your gambling spirit gone to? Raise it to 3. So put in
Okay.
2 extra.
Okay, so that's 29. Schemos out, Thalius.
You fool. And I put in 10. Like total 10.
Jeez.
So I add 9.
Oh, jeez. 38, yeah. So it's for Yagra to call as well.
I'm just pretending that we're really playing against each other. Trying to throw the others off.
Give me a second. No, I have to double check something. Yeah, no problem. Somebody could please keep track of it because it's too much for me to handle any players and
Yeah.
the pots totals. But,
So the first round was
yeah,
23, right?
Yeah, so Yagra follows suit, so it's up to you, Andre, again to follow as well.
Yeah, roll as well.
It's in the 10 as well.
Okay, so
So that's
another 2d8 then, so everybody follows.
It's 53 in the pot now. It was 23 before.
There's
Two
a lot
sixes.
more in the pot. There's
and it's,
So
we were 4 people that didn't fold, so that's 60 for this
Alright.
round.
Yeah.
So in the total 3 6s and 1 1. So
yeah, it's 63 in the pot total, right? Did you count Thomas?
The 60 from this round and then 23 from the first round, so there's 83
No, we
in
bet
total.
10 this round each of us total.
Oh right, 40.
Yeah.
Then 63.
40,
Yeah, so 63 total, okay.
so the next round, so I think Stadius again raised it quite a lot.
Well, you want to keep going, and I throw another 1 gold.
Okay, so everybody follows suit. Yagra full of.
He folded.
Yagra actually. Yagra actually makes it 5. So Andre, what do you do?
I'll call.
Sean?
5 to call.
Yeah. I'll call for now.
Fold?
Call.
Oh, call. Yeah. And Thales?
I call.
Yeah. And she
That's-
reveals. So she had 1 6, and so she has now 4 6s and 2 8s. So she reveals 4. So full house 3 6s in essence, 3 6s and 2 8s. That's what she reveals. So Andre, it's up to you to reveal it.
I'm gonna look at Antalius. Do I sense if
I'm
Talius
smiling when I see this.
Well, what are you doing? Just show them or reveal them. There's no time for discussion.
I just reveal them and I have absolutely nothing.
Easy money, thank you, Sean. Or a Rick Star, or elusive elf Bart.
Yeah. A lower
Did you
full house.
entertain me?
6s over 7s.
Well, that's not
So-
gonna cut it, is it?
Guess that's not the thing.
That's not gonna cut it.
But this is, and I reveal my 3 7s.
Two
Nice.
sixes.
It's,
2, 3, 7s to 6s.
7s and 6s. Now you know why I bring these guys to gambling night.
83 gold pieces.
Yeah. Next round. Like she is really upset about it. So
that
she
is
slams the
fi-
table.
That is 20? Yeah, I have to deduct 20.
Yeah.
And Sean, you deduct 20 as well.
Oh, I already deducted.
Oh.
Just every time I put it in, deducted.
So,
Uh,
time to win it back, I guess.
So Sean and Schema put in the one gold as anti.
Can I fudge I can fudge the dice when I lift the cup, right?
yeah, before you
Yeah,
reveal
yeah,
it.
sure. You can do it at any point you want. So,
Yeah, just when I'm lifting the cup, I'll tip one of the dice, see if they rolled something better.
So,
If need be.
so should like.
Sean has a nice hand. That's a
What
good
do
start
you,
again.
Schema starts to say, sorry, chat. He's like, how did you guys come by this game? Where did you find it?
I mean, I wanted
How
to
do you know, Eric?
gamble. I wanted to gamble, and well, look at this place. In this neighborhood, a bar like this, good odds that you can find a game. So, well, you know, Amic was kind enough to invite me tonight. So I
You
brought
know
some
these
friends.
people, Eric? You know, no. I just he came by and he asked for a game, and like, interesting. Okay, interesting. That's where do you live?
Oh,
You're in
we,
the neighborhood?
playing or talking?
We're playing. Somebody's revealing an 8. And actually, he let's see, Emek, Yagra,
No one lives
and he has
quickly.
so somebody else revealing an 8 because and the Schema will reveal an 8. Nobody else does, then.
You can start.
Sorry, but like feeling lucky this time, and he puts in 5 gold immediately.
5 gold. I'll give you 5 gold, but asking where people are from in a game like this, that sounds strange. I mean, Yakura knows we're from town. If you want to find me, you can come to the Yawning Portal. I'll be there from time to time.
The moment you say this, like Amic says, the what? The yawning. Sorry, the yawning portal. No, sorry, I said the Glorious North.
No.
It's come in there. Never mind. Red gone. Okay, never. Jeez.
And I'll put in 5 gold.
Yeah. Okay. Amic joins you actually. Yeah. And Yakura as well. Yeah, you're pretty decent.
Call.
Andre. Call. Sean.
Well,
Okay, so it's 5 credit all around. So now it's time to roll the d8s again.
ready.
Boys. Yeah. So since Schema was last time, he'll put 5 gold again. This is gonna be good.
Doing.
Well, you know what? That's obviously not my game. I pass.
An Amic, see, what does Amic have? Amic will call as well. And Jagger as well. Yeah, so those three are in. Andre.
Hold.
Sean.
Call.
Call?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pot is 50.
Yep.
let's have to keep track of something else. Oh, 8. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, so Schimo's first to call, right? So he's gonna put in 10 gold immediately. This is my moment to shine. And Emic, looking very nervous, but he calls. Yagura actually folds. So it's up to Sean again.
Would love to call, but I really can't.
Okay. So he folds.
This is the moment to bluff, so I'm folding here.
Okay. So Schemo is actually staring Emic down like, you got away easy there, Emic. And he actually reveals his hand, which was, let's see, he has full house again, so 3 4s and 2 8s. And Emic, we'll check something, right? Give me a second. So Emic, make a perception. What's your guys' passive perception, by the way?
15.
15.
9.
Okay. 14.
Passive insight 15. Passive investigation 16.
Okay. The interesting thing is, what Schemo and see if double check this. Yeah, what Schemo and Yagra don't notice. What you clearly see, I think Thalius has the most experience with this, but Emic is fudging his dice, and he reveals actually 5 8s. So he had 4 8s and the 8 on the table.
That's
like Schemo. What? You had this and you didn't bet more? And
Who did it?
Is he creditless? Emic. So Emic.
Was it only Sean that noticed?
Well, everybody with so he rolled a 14 for the sleight of hand. So Yagra and Emic, Yagra and Schema didn't notice. So Schema has a valid hand, like an actual full house, but Emic has like.
I'll take one of my short swords and put it on the table. Like, we came here to play a fair game. If you're gonna cheat, you need to be better at it.
easy there, friend. No need for swords at the table.
And you hear Yagra, who was actually was about to fold, like, Emic.
I saw him fudge it.
Is that true, Emic? No, actually, I didn't do anything. So he's he's gonna make a deception roll as well. Let's see if somebody believes that. 14. Oh shit, he's rolling pretty well for his.
Ryan, did you see anything?
Let's see what her insight. Yagra's insight is.
Rick? Right?
Rick,
Insight is just wisdom. Yagra is. What did you? What did you say? Oh, Yagra is like. I see this one more time, Hammock, and it's the last time you use that hands to play. And Schema, oh, what's happening here? What's happening?
There's no need for violence, guys. I mean, it's to be expected of
This
a
is
barkeeper.
not your concern. You're new here. Shut up. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. I'm sorry, Yagra. I won't do it again. And Schema, sorry. Oh, so I won. And he rakes in all the goals. So I told you it was my lucky night. And he's like oblivious of what happened here, but. Yeah.
Which side?
Well, wouldn't that classify a tip? If I hadn't said anything, you wouldn't have noticed.
You're here to play, right? No tips for you. And
Well,
Hammock steps out like, I'll step out the next round and I get drinks for everybody for free in the house. And he just gets out of the game. But yeah, let's say we keep on playing. Is there anything you want to do specifically during this game?
I'm trying to keep track of the gnome with where his purse is and where his money is.
Yeah, Sean will start bluffing at a certain point. Just trying to.
I'm also looking if the gnome has weapons.
Yeah, I think. The gnome has not a lot of weapons. I think you can spot a dagger on his person, but he looks very. He doesn't wear any armor. He's actually interesting clothes. He wears some not flamboyant, but maybe a bit more extravagant robe or something. It's colorful, it's splashy, but it's been worn a long time. It's already faded a bit, but at some point it was like flashy.
Other than that, I guess for the games, if I think that I'm like missing one when I lift my cup, I'll tip it to make it roll. See if I can adjust my scores a bit. But only if it's close. If it's not close, I'm obviously not going to try.
Yeah, let's. I don't. The thing is, I don't want to roleplay like 50 hands of poker at this point. I'll think of a mechanic where we do some thing, but they'll try to question you. Is there anything you would reveal about yourself or anything?
We're adventurers. We come by the Yawning Portal on occasion. We take odd jobs around the city.
Yeah,
That's what
I'll tell them the wonderful story of how we ventured into the sewer once and came across this beast that smelled and smelled and smelled, and then I just waved my arm around a bit.
But at no point you reveal that you're from the glory of the North, Troll School Manor. This game. Yeah, so what you venture from what's happening during this game, and I'll think of some mechanic. You'll win some money or lose some money, but it will probably pan out at some point. You're not going to walk away with thousands of gold here. I can already tell you that. There is some, so even though he knows these people, as you mentioned, saw Yagra is putting some pressure on Hammock. You sense like he might be in some debt with the wrong people. But that's all you can venture from playing the entire night. And at that, I want to end this session, if it's alright.
At the end of the... Maybe for next session, but at the end of the game, I'm going to try to see where the money pouch goes, and if it's anywhere obvious, I'm going to try to lift it when we leave. On the gnome.
On the gnome? You can you can find out. That's it's not too hard. Uh, mm, when do you try to lift it?
Oh, does he keep it all in one place, or does he have separate pouches?
I think he has one. He even though he's like a tiny posture and he's unarmored, he seems very confident and happy-go-lucky.
If it's all in one place, I'm not gonna try because it's too obvious.
Yeah, he keeps he's not hiding anything from the world. So in a sense, like he's not afraid to get mocked.
Yeah, I'll leave it at that. I'll just see what I win this game, and
I'll make something up to make it more fair and without playing my 50 hands of poker. Yeah. Anything else somebody wants to accomplish during this game? Because until what time do you play? Because at some point you have to take a long rest at some point. But so how many hours do you want to play?
like, I don't know, 1 or 2, I guess.
Yeah, something like that. Not too long.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's at like 3-4 a.m. you return to North to take a rest.
Yeah, and
Okay.
Sean is just gonna try and
Three more rounds.
try and talk and act like he's during the game to get them off what he has.
Right.
Get
I
them off
think
the game
the-
that way.
I guess for Talius, it's knowing that Amek is probably in debt is valuable enough information to call it a successful night.
Probably help you in some points. Okay. Well, with that, interesting session. And, I was not planning on the betting gambling hall so soon, but
Well, you threw that together really quickly.
Before I forget, Rick would tell a glorious story about one of Sean Doe's battles at either the arena or the fighting pit illegal game.
nice. Oh, you know
That's
Sean.
his own name.
No, Sean. Yeah.
Okay, good to know, guys.